Hello everybody, Shaziz here. I want to talk about the end of the world. Since the day I was born, I've looked around me and I've seen the world change drastically. I was born back in 1965. That was the year that all hell broke loose. Sure, there's been a lot of stuff way before I even came in existence. A lot of looting and robbing and raping and pillaging and murdering and lying and stealing. But something about me and my life, I can't stand injustice of any kind. It just sickens me to the core. Now, I'm holding in my hand the Holy Bible. Alright? Now, I'm not going to sit here and start preaching to you about God, whether there is or isn't a God. It is my belief that there is a God. And I think, for the most part, the Holy Bible is the Word of God, minus whatever changes man may or may not have made. The thing that I'm trying to get to is that I want to make it like an example of a piece of art. Find the best artist in the entire world, alright? Somebody who, when you sit there and you watch them do that piece of artwork, and then think about, after it's done, how amazed you are that this piece of artwork was created. Doesn't matter who created it or how it came to be. When you look upon that piece of art, it's just so amazing. And then put inside your head for a second the knowledge that you know that piece of art is going to be tore apart. It's going to be trashed, whether by the artist himself or somebody who just wants to trash art. Now, in the Bible is a story. Alright? Don't matter who wrote it, or whether you believe God existed or you don't believe God existed, whether you're an atheist, a Christian, a Muslim, or whatever religion you may be. The story in this book is a prophecy from beginning to end. It tells you how it all started, and it'll tell you how it's all going to end. Now, since the day I was born, I've been a rebel. I've rebelled because I look out at the world, and when I look upon the earth and nature and humanity, people, I see the world a whole lot different than the majority of people out there. I see the world how it could be. I see that somebody or something gave us this massive gift, an awesome gift, a creation that's beyond anything that you could imagine was given to us. The beauty is just incredible. And I also see that in the right hands and the right people, all of us have the power, even on a small scale to a large scale, that if we could come together some way and figure out a way to use every bit of resources of this gift that was given to us, we could create a heaven on earth, a utopia, so to speak. And whether you're a liberal or conservative or whatever, that doesn't matter. What matters is we as a humanity are squandering this gift. We're destroying it. We're destroying our environment. Now, I don't subscribe to the fact that we can destroy this planet on ourselves. I mean, sure, if we blasted off every nuclear bomb we had, we'd blow it all up and kill ourselves off, but the system would regenerate itself and start over without us, and maybe even create a new. But I don't understand. I just don't understand humanity. I don't understand how anybody could want to do anybody wrong. I don't understand how anybody could find pleasure in murdering each other. robbing, raping, looting, and pillaging. Also in this book, that you may or may not believe in, are 10 commandments. Now, take away God completely, and just think about those 10 commandments. Every time somebody does something to break one of those commandments, thou shalt not kill. Well, what happens? Somebody else gets killed. Thou shalt not commit adultery. What happens? Your family breaks up. You get a divorce from your wife. You live miserably. You have to pay child support or whatever. If everybody on this planet would follow those golden rules, wherever they came from, whoever gave them, imagine what this world could be like. There's no reason for anybody to starve. There's no reason for anyone to do without. There's no reason to kill nobody. But yet, humanity is never given a chance. Some people who are atheists believe that this is the only life. Some people who are religious believe that there's life after death. None of that matters. The whole world is coming to an end. It may not be for another 1,000 years, it may not be for another 1,000,000 years, but eventually the world will come to an end. And I say, what a waste. What a freaking waste. Everything that we need to take care of each other has been given to us. We've got people on one side of the globe starving to death while we got people on the other side of the globe murdering each other. We got greed so far, so much corruption, so much crazy stuff going on. I can't save the world. I can't do anything to stop it. If I could reach out just for a second and flip a switch and turn everybody's mouth off and force them to listen to everything I had to say, I got a message to give them. I've had a message to give them since the day I was born. And I'm sure there's many people out there who have the message to give. We have an opportunity. We could fix everything. It's not going to come via government. It's not going to come via some miracle. It's going to come via each and every individual out there to decide, regardless of how bad society is, to reach within themselves and do the right thing. Otherwise, this amazing planet that we've got, all the beauty, the artwork that is us, is going to get destroyed. Whether it comes from the heavens or it comes from us, what a waste. What a waste. The world's going to come to an end. That I have no doubts about. Stories been told to me how. And I guess I'm just selfish because I don't want nobody to suffer. I don't want nobody to die. I don't want to see the most amazing creation wiped away. I'm like a sponge, man. If you're negative around me, I'm negative. If you're positive around me, I'm positive. And the love that I have for my fellow man makes me want to be to the point where I don't want to see anybody on this planet suffer. I don't want to see anyone do without. I don't want to see wars. I don't want to see all the travesties that we've got to see all throughout our lives. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't change the heart of the evil man. I can't change the heart of the greedy man. I can't change the heart of the murderer, the rapist, the looter, the pillager. I don't believe by any stretch of the means that mankind is evil. There's both possibilities. It's all a choice of what you do, on how you treat each other. It's all a choice. I'm just trying to reach out and say to the world something that needs to be said. Why waste it? If there's no life after death, why waste this life? Why trash it for everybody else? Why not make this life good for everybody who you come in contact with? Take the power out of the government's hand. Put the power into the people's hand and do the right thing. Don't expect somebody else to fix things for you. Fix them yourself. Or the artwork is going to be tore up. I've watched it. I've watched society deteriorate. I've watched wars. I've watched death. I've watched sickness. And don't try to blame it on God. Because whether you think so or not, those rules were set down there. They were put there for a reason. Whether it be by God or by man, somebody put those wise words down there. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Look at all the 10 Commandments. Just seriously take a look at them. And whether they were made by man or whether they were handed down by God, as I believe, living by those rules in society, you can't go wrong. But you can see clear examples every time somebody breaks those rules of what happens. If I go out and kill, somebody gonna kill me. Or somebody go get mad and kill somebody trying to get to kill me. If I cheat on my wife, I'm not going to have a wife. And my children, my family is going to be broke up. Understand this, people. Everything that you do in life has a consequence. You can either do good and cause good to happen, or you can do evil and cause evil to happen. Everybody's so wrapped up in their own little wars scattered throughout the entire world of all the bad things going on in this world. They're so wrapped up in it they don't understand how much power they really have with their lips and at their fingertips. So if I'm the man going into Sodom and Gomorrah looking for those good folks in order for those 2 towns to be spared, I would have to walk out of those 2 towns and say, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. It's just beyond hope, beyond repair. But the rebellious part of me loves mankind so much that I don't want to see mankind punished. I don't want to see doomsday, the apocalypse, the end of the world. I don't want to see this massive, beautiful piece of artwork that is Earth and us as humanity destroyed. I don't want to see it come to an end. Now, I may not like you, I may not agree with you, but in my heart of hearts, I have to love you. And so I'm passing this message out to the world, and chances are very few people will even hear it. But it's my last-ditch effort to find those good folks inside Sodom and Gomorrah in hopes that I could present that to my Creator and say, look, there's enough people here worth saving this world for. There's enough people worth not erasing the artwork and starting over new. Just some words to think about. I love y'all. This is Shaziz signing out again.